Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. Please do like, share and also comment. Also, if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. And I also like to take my time to thank those that have already subscribed to this channel. Yes, I've been so excited to just come back to you. And today's topic is about the dance impact. So in a negative way and also in a positive way. Before we go to the topic of this day, I just want us to read the book of Matthew, chapter 14, verse 6. On Herod's birthday, the daughter of Herodias danced in front of the whole group. Herod was so pleased that he promised her, "I swear that I will give you anything you ask for." So the daughter danced on the king's birthday. So we are in this topic of a dance impact. And the king was pleased with the daughter's dance. And he said, he swore, that means he made a promise that whatever that you want, I am going to give you. Because of what? He was pleased with the dance. And then let's also proceed to verse 8. At her mother's suggestion, she asked him, "Give me here and now the head of John the Baptist on a dish." So the daughter went to the mother, and the mother suggested that, I want John the Baptist, the head. I want his head. So the king was sad when we proceed, verse 9. But because of the promise he had made in front of all his guests, he gave orders that her wish be granted. So he had John beheaded in prison. The head was brought in on a dish and given to the girl, who took it to her mother. Okay, let's stop there. So we're talking about the impact of the dance in a negative way and in a good way. So I just want to read something that I wrote here in my book about on my page that says the dance impact, the impact of the dance. So it says here, what I've written here, dance does bring an impact to those around us, whether it's negative or positive. There's a power in the dancing which can influence people to give you a gift, money, or anything. It can attract favor and cause people to bless you. That's a positive side of the dance. When you talk about dancing, whether in a negative way or in a good way, there is something that you attract. There is something that that will come back to you. For example, let me take like a school holiday. Children, in certain places, they go out to the market, they go to the mall, they go to the streets, they go there to make funds. They go out there dancing so that people can give them money, so that they can use the money for whatever that they need. Okay, so that is a positive dance. So in a dance, there is always a motive. Some dance, there are dance that have no motives. The person will just dance. But now we're talking about the motive behind dance. And the dance that will impact in a good way in the society, in your life, in the church, wherever you find yourself, whatever space you find yourself in. So this time I was saying that the children will dance and get something. And the time when I remember when I was a dancer, in a way that ballroom dance, doing those cha-cha dance, my motives there was I want to win the competition. I will do whatever it takes, practice and try my best to please the judges, so that I can also be in one of the people that will get the trophy. That was a motive. So that was also a good side. So there are dances that you dance, then, and the motives are not good. So I mean, in this channel we talk about, I mean, especially the dance with a motive to please God. So we talk about the power of dance. So John the Baptist was beheaded because a daughter of the king danced and was pleased with the dance. So just look around this, the power of dance. Because I'm sure if that girl didn't dance that day on the king's birthday, I'm sure like that request was not gonna be, asked or offered. Okay, so when we come to the dance, there are many ways, there are many dances. And there are dances, there are dances that are from God, there are dances that are not from God. So we need to be aware of them. There are dances that you dance naturally, joyfully. You express yourself. And I just want to also to encourage that you as a child of God there knows that when you dance for your King, Jesus, there is something that you are doing. There is a power that you are attracting. You are attracting the power of God upon my life. Upon your life? Do you know that when you dance, genuinely, sincerely, there is something that is happening in the spirit. When you dance, there is something that is going around. With your dance, you can also scatter and confuse your enemy's plan, whatever the enemy was planning against you. But through the dance, you can gain a power to overcome them. You can get a power to overcome even fear, whatever that was discouraging you. You can gain a power. So that is the power of dance. I also want to highlight some other dances that are in a negative way. There are dances whereby your enemies, they gather together. They said, you know what? We are plotting to put her down or him down out of his marriage. We are plotting to put him down out of his ministry. We are plotting to put him down out of his ways, whatever that is, out of his calling or out of his possession. And they will plot. And when the enemy succeeded, in their plot against that person, you know what? They will gather again in their places. They will enjoy a good wine. They will dance. They will dance because their plot has succeeded. They will gather and laugh. That's what they did to Samson. They pull his eyes out because they got something that Samson had. They were making a mockery of Samson. They were playing with him because they knew now Samson doesn't have a power. They've taken the power, they've ripped his clothes. They were dancing and dancing to their gods. Yeah, we got Samson. The person that was so hard to us, that was so difficult in our ways, and that was defeating us. So once they got you, and they get what they were plotting, they will dance and they will enjoy themselves. So that's why I want you there to understand that also your dance can cause a havoc into the camp of your enemies. Your dance can cause destruction into the camp of your enemies. Put on your dancing shoes and take up your position and stand firm and see what the Lord will do for you. He will fight your battles. Okay, so that is the power of dance. And I also want to highlight some other dances. We've got dances that are not from God. They are from there. They are there. I'm not gonna talk more about those dances. But as we come into into God's presence. We must know the dance that we must present to God, that it must be pure and holy, because God says, present your bodies as a living sacrifice. This is the act of worship that pleases Him. So there are dances that some of people are not aware, even if though they go into the way of their salvation. There are dances that promote lust. There are dances that are called seductive dances. Those dances are not pleasing to God. There are dances that we call a sexy dance. To tell you, a sexy dance does not please God. God cannot be pleased by sexy dance. Why? Because God is holy. And He is holy. He is holy and forever holy. God cannot be moved by a sexy dance. But with a genuine, honest, earnest, humble dance. With good motives. So those dances are not pleasing to God, that we call sexy dance. Sexy dance is for you and your partner to go and do there.